Good afternoon, Asteroid Fight Club. This is your April 15th, 2022 update, and things are strange, getting stranger. Russia has upgraded their special operation in Ukraine to a full-on war in response to the sinking of the Moskva flagship of the Russian Navy due to Neptune missiles on Good Friday. So Russia just formally declared war on Ukraine on Good Friday. And NASA's shit just got hacked on Good Friday. Yeah, I'm glad I screen shaved it because they deleted it. Fast fashion giant Shein is sinking its teeth into the U.S. consumer. Whoa, as it eyes a $100 billion valuation. Cannibalism, is corporate cannibalism legal? I guess in an NFT version. Man, things are so strange. But this tweet got deleted. Whoever, I guess, hacked into Bloomberg and NASA or one or the other. Maybe it was just a misprint or a glitch in the matrix. Who knows? Welcome to the weirdest spring of all time. Well, in my lifetime anyways. We are now riding the boat into full moon energy on Saturday night, talking about a pink moon right before Easter. And Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Neptune, and Pisces feels like we all live in a yellow submarine, to me anyways. And remember, if you step out about an hour before dawn, you can see Saturn, Mars, Venus, and Jupiter in the sky. And that's a pretty cool thing in the heavens happening right now on the main stage. But yeah, that NASA tweet got deleted. We may never know the full story. And to even up the energy, the sun has been continually active with solar flares, coronal mass ejections, solar wind, filament tear-offs. We definitely live in exciting, strange, and dangerous days. I get increasingly optimistic every minute we get closer to Easter. It's just a thing that happens with me every year. And with the sun getting excited about Easter too, that makes it even extra easier. So I know shit is due me all over, but we got reasons to keep the faith. And Dr. Tamitha Skov letting us know, actually, from the JSOC far side sounding of the sun, it's not the return of region 2975. It's a new one growing. Interesting. Sunspots are crazy. But region 2975 and 2976 will return as part of this new set of potentially 3 big flare players. Expect new sunspot designations as well. Should be a very exciting week. So we got a lot of reasons to be excited through the weekend and even the week. The solar wind is blowing hot and heavy. Nihilist dystopian robots are working hard to take away people's hope. And the horizon is throwing up big illusions. Mark Maxwell is like Chicago skyscrapers from the bluffs of St. Joseph, about 60 miles across Lake Michigan last evening. Spring and fall are the best times to see this. Mirage or not. So this is the... A, it kind of looks like a Ukrainian flag. B, that's a mirage, supposedly. No, I think they have, like the billionaires and trillionaires have, like giant little mini islands out in the ocean and, you know, ships. And sometimes they bring them up. Or it's the Morgan Le Fay mirage thingy. Think whatever you want. It's Good Friday. I'm letting my imagination run wild. Yeah, dude, I think it's billionaire and trillionaire ships pulling up close to the shore going, hey, they'll take pictures of us and then we can make fun of them tomorrow. People are strange. But hey, if you can, pray for peace and, you know, do what you can as Asteroid Fight Club to avoid World War III in these crazy, strange days. And I'm just being honest, straight up, you know, I haven't really understood the full objective of what Russia and Putin were doing by invading Ukraine. You know, you have a country of 110 million people. Russia's giant, man. It's like you can fit 3 Americas in there. And then you have Ukraine, which is pretty big too, but it's like Texas big. and they got like 44 million people. And so when you have 110 million people invade 44 million people, like I think Crimea only has 2.9 million. I just never understood what the objective is. And so that's why it's hard for me to wrap. I never thought it would happen. I was wrong about that. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my mind around what is the goal. Anyway, I guess now it's, but either way, we're at war, or they're at war. The world's at war. Everybody's bad. Everybody all the time. Divide and conquer. Yeah, pray for an Easter peace treaty, even though it still kind of feels like dark winter in some ways. And remember, China's largest city is still in full lockdown. So, like, China's largest city's in lockdown. Russia has shut down, like, any outside media from the whole world. So they have, like, mega free speech problems. They got mega free speech problems in China. They don't even allow, like, Twitter and I don't know. Now you got a big battle over how free speechy is Twitter. I don't know. I love Twitter, man. That's all I'm saying. Raised watching for tornado tracks. And this Easter, I would be grateful and celebrate the fact that the supply chains here are still wide open. You can buy Peeps and chocolate bunnies and white chocolate bunnies and, and jelly beans. And my favorite thing is they take like sugar and they melt it down in a neutron converter. And then they turn it into like a little glass and then they make hollow eggs out of it. But it's like Fabergé egg sugar. And God, it just tastes so good. It's bad for your teeth though. But so yeah, celebrate the fact that American supply chains are open, and overall we pretty much got decent free speech here in our country. Kazakhstan's curb on wheat exports coincides with Uzbekistan's plan to import 60,000 tons of grain to ensure domestic food security. Now they're having big wheat problems in Europe and surrounding areas, and so I don't know, shit is crazy. And inflation is kicking everybody's ass across the board. I do a fundraiser every month, and thanks to Tyler and Astro Fight Club, I've only got $567 left to raise. So if you want to be part of my Easter mini contribution miracle, that would be super duper fantastic. But yeah, inflation's been kicking everybody's ass on top of the damn pandemic. I'll take any type of miracle I can get. I plan to go live, but I got to shave to go live. I got to get new razors. Anyway, I could try to shave with the old ones. Man, that takes a long time. And sometimes you cut yourself. What was it talking about? And I love the diversity of the United States of America. Man, the melting pot where all people come together to do great things. Man, the last 20 years of social media really has screwed up kind of everything. Yeah, courage at home, courage in uniform, courage on the field. Thank you, Jackie Robinson. Holidays make people act weird. The major ones, like Christmas and Easter and Thanksgiving, even sometimes Halloween, and I guess 4th of July. Be mindful of inside attackers on your network. Always. Absolutely. On blast 24/7. And super duper happy Passover to all people who are celebrating. So you got celebrations. Happening. Spring water has been collected to make matzah, a traditional unleavened bread. Others are boiling lentils for another traditional meal. Yeah. The good solar energy is rising. So don't lose hope. And the whole Elon trying to buy Twitter thing, I find super fascinating. Because technically, like anyone who owns stock in Twitter owns a part of Twitter. So I think they're like anywhere from 20,000 to 100,000 people who own Twitter. And so, I didn't think it would be easy for one man to just be like, hey, I'm going to buy the whole thing tomorrow. Like it was a stuffed animal at a carnival fair. But who knows? He might ring the bell and then get it. But I'm just saying, it just, you have like 20,000 owners. And so I imagine it wouldn't be the simplest process ever. But we'll see how it happens. It's like a modern day billionaire techie soap opera in the name, of supposedly free speech. But like the speech in America is a whole lot freer than in China or Russia at the end of the day. And I'm grateful for that. Well, who knows what'll happen? Elon usually gets his way with every single thing he wants, I guess. Twitter announced, well, that's not true. I hope everybody has a happy Easter. Anyway, there's poison pills happening. So watch out. Be careful what you eat. Don't panic. Signs in the heavens say that God is great. And this too shall pass. Whatever this is, and my governor is like, hey, I'll make a deal with the third Mexican governor to halt his commercial vehicle checks at the border, now easing inspections at 3 ports of entry where they have bogged down border commerce. Because if he was having them check the tomatoes in every single truck, that took extra time. But I imagine when the produce got through, that they made sure the tomatoes were good, but they got there later. I don't know. So tomorrow night, the full moon is going to be by the Spice of Life star. You know, so if you see a star next to the moon, it's the Spice of Life star. And if you want to make things extra spooky, what happened today was an occulted X-class solar flare. Halo CME recent flare activity, which would have been an X-class flare without occultation. What used to be AR-1295. See, now there's debate. Is it 12975? Some people say yes. Some people say no. All I know is I'm grateful for God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, Asteroid Fight Club, my friends, my family, and a chance and a shot at better days and romance. You know what I'm saying? These are crazy days indeed. All right. Super duper cheers, y'all. Happy Good Friday. Happy Easter weekend. And please pray for peace. Be cool. Love God above all else and love your neighbor as your family. We're all Team Earth. Okay. Have a great weekend. God bless everyone.